Yo. Yeah. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa. Hanukkah. What else is there? Y'all don't know?
I don't know of any.
Welcome to the show. We live from the DMV.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Not
Say that
yet.
too.
Almost, though.
But this is our last show, so we could say that. We could say that, though. You know what I'm saying? So happy holidays to all you peoples. Today was an adventurous day already.
Oh my God.
Miss Chris, what's up?
Yes, it was definitely an adventure so far.
Trent, you got a lot to say, man. What
You guys and your bright ideas.
I didn't. It was not my idea. It was the doc's bright idea.
Yeah, fuck that up.
Hey, man, get that blue out off your fingers.
They decided to let a smoke bomb off.
Ron decided to
At my
let
house.
a smoke bomb off. My
bad.
And the neighbors came out. They were like, they were looking. It was a man. We about to get the cops calling us. Let's roll.
What up? I wish I had been there for that. I'd have laughed my tail off.
I mean, I did.
Man, all I know is...
I got it on video.
I might have it on my camera.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do got it on your camera. We don't need to see that.
We can
He was like,
save it for the show.
Why is there blue everywhere?
Oh my goodness.
Look like Papa Smurf.
My socks, I had to change my socks. Well, I had to take them off, but, you know. Whatever. All right, so... Big shout out to Rock Bottom Music Group out in Chesapeake, Virginia, man, for all of our beats and everything like that. Does good work. Actually, he entered a beats battle. He entered a beats battle. So good luck to Keith out there in Chesapeake.
Yeah.
Hope that everything works out for you there, brother. Like I said last week, in the spirit of giving, man, y'all know that we do everything out of our own pockets. And if you would like to sow a seed, you know, $1 helps. Anything helps, man. You can cash app us at the show 20.
In the eyes of the angels.
Hold on, let me do the face. Keep going.
In the eyes
Get the fly off my eye. If you feel like you would like to sow a seed for those in need, take a look at these faces. Look at these faces. Just sad. Anyway, y'all know what y'all can do, man. You know.
Wait, Ron. It's like the fly out your eye.
It's about to fly out of my eye.
Oh,
Like,
man.
why is that fly still on your eyelid, bro?
Karma's gonna come back.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Y'all know what's up, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. It is the last show for the season. For season 1 and the last show of the year for us, and we decided that we wanted to come to y'all and, you know, share some holiday cheer. See the nutcrackers in the back? Crack, crack, crack.
Is that what they say?
I guess, man. I don't know. Shoot, man. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But, man, we got to kick this thing off. Y'all know what time it is. Oh, sorry.
Messing up. All right. Oh my goodness. Y'all ready?
Oh, my bad, Crystal. Go ahead. Want to do it again?
No.
Y'all know what time it is. Oh wait, my bad.
All right.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. All right. The U.S. began rollout of the COVID-19 vaccine from Pfizer and biotech this past Monday, just as the virus-related deaths in the U.S. surpassed 300,000. Vaccinations also began in Canada. The rollout of the vaccine first took place on Monday in Queens, New York, on high-risk healthcare workers. Also, others across the country began receiving the vaccine on Monday as well. While most of the vaccine given were administered without complications, there were a few reports of healthcare workers who had severe allergic reactions after receiving the injection. 2 of those incidents happened in the United Kingdom last week and a third in Alaska on Tuesday. Another hospital employee had a brief but much less serious reaction on Wednesday. The FDA reiterated that the newly authorized coronavirus vaccine should continue to be used with no new restrictions despite these results. What do you guys think about that?
Hey, you gonna take it, Crystal?
I'm gonna take it, to be honest, because
What?
I'm ready to get.
What?
You ready to go out?
I'm ready to get life back to normal.
But they said
And
it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop you from getting it.
Huh?
It's not gonna stop you from getting it. It's just gonna stop you from having severe symptoms.
Yeah, well, it's 94%
That's what it said.
of.
It said it's not supposed to stop you from getting it.
Where you read
It's-
that at?
It's
I
supposed
never-
to stop you from having severe symptoms.
Where you read that
I
at?
didn't read that.
I ain't
up.
read that. Where you read
You read
that
that?
at?
You read that too, didn't you?
Because
Rob?
Rob didn't read that.
Yes, he did.
it's supposed to be like it's supposed to make your body fight off the virus yourself. So what
Right,
it does is it I guess increases your immunity to
Yeah.
the virus. So I don't know how that doesn't stop you from getting it.
Yeah, well,
That
6
would
months ago,
stop you.
everybody was talking about I ain't putting nothing in my body that came from Donald Trump. Now everybody talking about I want to get injections.
Oh, I'm not putting it in my
Well,
body
he
until
didn't
give me a few
create
months.
the virus.
But he created
the
the program that
vaccine.
funded all of it. He said, look at it
No, he
like
didn't.
this: Operation Warp Speed.
They ain't do nothing, cuz.
It didn't do nothing.
Nah, man.
All right.
Pfizer and Moderna did that by themselves.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
Trump had.
Yeah,
little
we-
if
Yeah, you're right.
anything.
You're right.
The only thing Trump did, which I do give him credit for, is rush the authorization.
He rushed the whole damn
emergency
thing and
author-
financed all of it.
Hey, that's bullshit.
He financed
He
it?
did
Finance-
not
he didn't
Everybody
finance- he didn't finance
finance
Pfizer.
anything.
Did he finance it,
It was
with?
no. You're
those-
talking about Moderna.
Did he,
No, Pfizer. He didn't finance first.
Pfizer was part of Warp Speed.
No, it was not.
Did he finance it with that
The,
$1
the
billion in
CEO,
debt?
the CEO came out and said that he was like, "We are not a part of Warp Speed. We
Yeah,
did this
he
all
did
on
say
our
that.
own.
He
We
did
did not
say
take
that.
any federal government money."
Well, then Moderna was. I know
Moderna
one
was.
of them were. But I just thought it was funny that 6 months ago everybody was talking shit about I ain't if Donald Trump comes out with we're not going to see a vaccine until next year sometime, and if something does come out, I'm not putting it in my body. Now everybody's lined up talking about I can't wait to get my vaccine.
I'm not talking.
well,
Shoot,
whatever.
People are still saying they ain't putting it in their bodies,
lot
including
of
Trump.
people
You
said
shouldn't
that
have to if
they're-
you don't want to. I agree with that.
It's a microchip in it.
Nah, I don't believe all that. I mean, I can understand people
were
who
you?
want to wait months down the road to see what the effects are, and I'm
That's
not.
what I'm waiting for.
Yeah,
Give it a few
Man,
months.
Fuck all that. Put it to you like this: when we were in the service, how many times did they tell you take a step forward?
A lot of times.
Hit you in the arms.
With
Take a
20
step
different
forward.
shots in one
Yeah,
time.
in one shot.
And you know
with
what
air
the
guns.
you know what the worst one, man?
I used to come out of reception sicker than a damn dog. I remember
Hey.
that you gave us a week off so that we could be in the barracks and reception
Yeah.
and sleep the flu virus and all that crap. That
Hey,
we
that
got
smallpox,
injected
that
with.
smallpox messed my whole right side was red and sore for like a week and a half, bro. After
I
taking
got
that joint.
My smallpox shot is
Same. I still got my mark.
Anthrax,
I still
all
got
that shit.
anthrax was a
Did you,
yeah.
did you get the double G?
I did.
Yep.
I'm not. I do.
And
That's what's wrong with
everybody,
me. That's what's wrong with me right now.
that's not all that's wrong with you, but that's definitely something
That's part of
wrong
it.
with
That's
you.
part of it.
But I'm just saying that if you was in the service, you got shit worse than this.
Yeah.
You was sick for a little bit. You had to fight it off.
But what I'm saying is, I want to give it a few months and let me see all what everybody does.
Come back like the X-Men.
Nah, so you waiting for the Walking Dead? That's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I just
No,
think
I am
think,
Legend. Remember when Will Smith said it wasn't the disease that converted everybody? It was the damn cure.
I'm trying to see what happens to the black people before I take it.
What the hell?
You know what that
What's
means.
the next topic, Crystal?
Tuskegee.
You know what that means, bro. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Next topic.
Next topic. Vanessa Bryant's mother, Sophia
Oh,
Lane, is suing her for financial support in the wake of Kobe Bryant's death. Lane, 68, filed a lawsuit against Vanessa, 38, in California on Tuesday, December 15th. According to court documents obtained by U.S. Weekly, Lane claims she worked as an unpaid longtime personal assistant and nanny for the family, and the late NBA star promised to take care of her for the rest of her life.
So is she saying she's not getting anything at the that she was immediately cut off? Or
So what she claimed is that she was
She
supposedly working without pay, $96 per hour for 12 hours a day for 18 years for watching her
did you hear
grandchildren.
for watching her
Did you-
grandchildren.
Did you
And
hear
Vanessa
what her
Bryant-
demands were? Did you hear what her demands were?
Yeah,
She wanted $5 million,
and a
her
house.
own house, and a Mercedes SUV.
Yeah.
And did
then-
you hear what Vanessa said about that? Vanessa said that she's requiring more money now that my husband is dead than we ever put out for her
Yeah,
when
she
my
did say
husband was
that.
alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
just
that's
like,
striking.
yo,
And then
that's
she also
so I feel bad. I feel bad for her.
I do too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
really
bad.
feel
That's
bad
fucked
for her.
up. And then also Well, effed up. Sorry, excuse my language.
No, say what you gonna say.
What?
I thought y'all were looking at me because I said.
No,
effed up.
I looked at Trent because Trent just started busting out laughing. He had
That's
one of
'cause-
his
he's weird.
moments again.
Yeah, Trent's weird.
No,
start
but I
laughing
mean,
for no
she
reason.
Trent's
said
weird.
that Vanessa said that her mom hasn't even watched the girls recently. She
Since
said,
they were toddlers.
She said occasionally she babysat her older girls when they were toddlers.
Yep.
And as of 10 years ago, her kids were full-time students and athletes.
So on top of that, not to cut you off, but check this out. She's trying to capitalize on the death of her granddaughter.
That's some
Think,
bullshit.
think about that.
Yeah.
If I was Vanessa, I'd just cut her ass off completely.
But see, here's the thing.
And
Didn't
she's
she-
already
didn't
living
she-
in a crib right
she
now.
did a-
She ain't
She
paying
said
for
she
it.
said-
she took out all the furniture, all the jewelry out of that crib and did an interview to make it look like she ain't
Yeah,
had
that's
nothing.
what she said.
And that's
too.
that's a low down dirty shame.
But that just shows like
She probably
Low
just,
down.
She
What
probably
ex-
just moved the couch behind the lights.
it just shows what extent some people, even family, will do when you come into
Yo, no.
money and they feel like they're entitled to it.
Yo, don't no knife
that
cut
kills
deeper than
me.
a family knife. Don't no knife cut deeper, man. You know, and betrayal is something. That's your mom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
And-
it could come from anywhere, but that's real fucked up, especially what she's going through. I'm sure she needs her mother at a time like this.
Look how noble Vanessa's been. She was like, if my husband was alive, the only thing that he would be right now is extremely disappointed.
Yeah, that's what she said.
And I just like, man, it's just I feel bad. I feel bad for the whole family.
Look, y'all don't know what, man. Look,
What you gonna say, Trent?
Well, Trent, you got a million.
there's certain things I probably shouldn't say.
You got $1 million in your pocket right now. I mean, what's it like to have money like that?
Man, I got barely $1. I got 2 quarters. I got $1. Remember you did that math?
You got 3 quarters, 2 dimes, and a nickel.
I ain't even got that.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Oh,
Hold up.
oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you owe us.
You want some dollars?
You got our dollar? Oh,
Yo, that dollar looks sweaty.
Yeah.
My dollar.
just
Yeah,
got
this-
one.
Give my dollar.
This whole back up.
Glitter over
Just
that
got
dollar.
one.
I got. Hold on.
I don't know if I want
If
your.
I only got $1, y'all know why.
I don't
Where
know
you
if I
pulling it
want
out
your,
of?
Your
don't know where you
butt
pulling
juice
All right,
dollar.
only got-
that thing is juicy.
I only got. I only
I
got
wait.
$1. That means y'all
I
got to
think
fight
I'll
to the
wait.
death for it.
No, that wasn't the deal.
All right. Check this out. So I got $1 here. So, is it against the law to destroy currency?
No, but you have to repair it. I don't think, or you can't use it.
Because I could tear this in half and I just still owe both of y'all 50 cents.
Oh God.
But I think y'all should. I think y'all should fight over.
It loses its
Right.
monetary
Listen,
value.
Ron
reason-
could- Ron
see-
could have that.
See,
My dollar.
see that.
Ron could have that juicy dollar. I'll wait for a clean one.
Yeah,
A
it-
COVID.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's COVID.
Yeah, this could be.
You better wash your hands after that dollar.
Yo, no. This is one. This is she talking about. She waiting for a COVID-free one, and she the one running around right now with the Rona.
I don't have no corona.
She got the
okay?
Rona.
She
I
better
had-
not have
She
no-
got that shit.
I had a stomach ache earlier because I drank.
You had
too
a
much
stomach ache?
coffee
We all gonna
and
be in.
ate some
we gonna
banana
be-
bread.
we
Hey
all-
man, did you you putting that pretzel in your mouth after touching that sweaty dollar?
It wasn't sweaty.
That thing
yo.
was
Let's go to the next
Sweaty.
topic.
Yo, we gonna
Go to
Okay.
the next topic.
All right.
Next week we'll be doing a show with ventilators on because of.
Joint had
Man, don't
oil
play
on
about
it.
that shit, dog. That shit for real, dog.
That joint had
Yeah,
cake.
don't play. All right.
Let me go get some hand sanitizer first, though.
It's too late now. You didn't put your
I
finger in your
know.
mouth.
Damn.
You might as well keep it going.
Yo,
Got that butt
we'll be up.
juice
We'll be up here
taste.
singing. In the eyes of the- If you want to donate to Ron's,
All right, let's go to the next topic.
Clean Fingers Fund.
Okay. Distressing police body camera footage shows the moment Chicago police broke into the home of an innocent social worker and handcuffed her while she was naked, only to later realize they raided the wrong house. On February 21st,
Typical.
2019, social worker Anjanette Young had returned home from her shift at a hospital and was undressed in her bedroom when a group of officers with at least 9 body cameras broke down her door with a battering ram and crowbar. The officers were looking for a 23-year-old suspect who allegedly had a gun, but they didn't verify the address before conducting the search warrant. The suspect lived in the unit next door to Young. And they didn't release this footage for like a whole year. She had to file a FOIA request for the video.
That's the corrupt Chicago
Yep.
PD. They, oh my, They're the same ones that didn't want to release that video on Laquan McDonald. Same ones. They want to hold that and try to lie about that.
Well, they said I guess what is it? The COPA, who is
Copa
they stand for the Civilian Office of Police Accountability, said they don't release video footage before an investigation concludes unless it's
no investigation going on.
Related to firing an officer firing a weapon or in incidents when there is great bodily injury.
I don't think they did anything wrong.
In which case,
Hold
wait, in which
on,
case?
Are you
Wait,
crazy?
in which case? Now, Rob, we didn't have a conversation.
Now you came in this group text and said that they should all,
You said, this is what you said. You said when it came to how they treated the woman when they actually got in the house, that they did nothing wrong. Okay.
Right. What?
But everything else,
The execution of the warrant, that was wrong.
all they had to do, the guy was on an ankle monitor. All they had to do was check the ankle monitor.
The execution of the warrant. If they had to hit the house next door where the guy
And
was
she would not
actually
have,
at,
and
then
she
they
would not
wouldn't
have,
shoot him.
and she would not have had to go through what she went through.
I agree with
It's because of bad police work.
And
So
that's-
all the way
you're
around
absolutely
from the beginning, it's bad, right? It's just man.
Well, what I was attempting to say, was that I don't think that the officers should be held in, contempt or liability. I think that the commander of that unit needs to be held in contempt or liability, and the reason why is because they didn't execute the warrant at the right location.
Well,
Now, if a unit is, let's say, a high risk search warrant team, that specializes in raids and stuff, has a high ranking officer show up with a warrant and says, we're going into this house. Here's the guy we're looking for. This is what might happen, this, that, and the other. How are you going to hold each and every officer on that team liable for what happened when the warrant was faulty to begin with? You need to hold, it's called vertical liability. You need to hold the command staff liable for ruining that woman's life.
well, I agree with you there, but I think they could also have treated her better. I mean, they didn't.
They're not in the habit of treating anyone better. What they did
should
to her,
be.
what they did on the course of those body cams was in direct protocol with the execution of a high risk search warrant. You bring everybody to a common area that is dominated by the police, and you restrain them until the area is secure.
When did
Well,
they find out?
they-
When did they find out that they were at the wrong house? I'm curious of when they
Well,
found
When
out.
they
it
went
was-
outside and that officer
yeah.
turned that camera off. Oh no! When they went outside and they
And
were
they were
sitting in the
car.
car,
Yeah.
and they were sitting in the car, that's when they realized they were at the wrong place.
Idiots.
I
Yeah.
agree with you.
Idiots.
But I mean, I think they could have handled it better. I mean, you don't. I think at least they could have had female officers take her and detain her in the room without exposing her to all the men out
That
there.
has absolutely nothing to do with taking down a high risk person.
Okay, she was already in handcuffs.
First of all,
what?
First of all,
but at that
first
point,
of all,
when they
the
saw her-
warrant, the warrant said male subject.
Right.
Male subject.
So she's
So
she's
she's
naked,
obviously a
she's
female.
a naked
Male.
older female. She does not yet.
She's
So
obviously
they
a
should have
female.
brought somebody else in and be like, all right, let's try to figure because like they were. I mean, at that point now she's been subjected to the most humiliating
Yeah,
situation with
humiliation.
all dudes.
Listen.
Also, why doesn't Chicago police have any women on the police?
Let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you a
department?
question.
There
Trent.
there was a woman police officer that came in later, but what they
Can
should
I
have.
ask a question?
Nah.
Hold on, man. You've been talking for the last 15
Ain't
minutes.
nobody
Anybody been talking? Y'all been talking. I want to ask a question. My question is do you have a problem getting naked in front of your doctor?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
What?
Fuck this.
different. That is different.
No, it's not different. How is
Yes,
it
the
different?
fuck it is.
How's it different, Crystal?
Okay, you have
Uh-oh.
one doctor in the room with you, or maybe two, and that's the job that they're supposed to perform.
So what the hell is the job of a police officer?
They're
then?
not seeing my goodies.
Are they not
to come
professionals?
out there
No, they're
and-
not. Apparently, clearly they're not professionals.
No, they're not,
because they clearly
obviously.
messed up this
So
warrant.
doctors don't get sued for malpractice every single year?
Yeah, they do
Yeah,
all the
they
time.
do.
All right, so
When
if doctors make mistakes, then what makes you think that police officers are perfect?
Okay, well, I'm not
we
saying
know
they're
police officers
perfect,
aren't
but
perfect.
they obviously made a mistake, and you're saying
Yes,
that they
they made a
didn't do
mistake.
anything wrong.
What I'm saying is that the way that they treated her was in direct accordance with proper police procedure.
So should the proper police procedures be
If I'm
changed?
saying if you don't have a problem getting naked in front of your doctor who went to school
I do.
and is properly trained and licensed to practice medicine, and
That
you don't have
is
a
a
problem
whole
with
different
him sticking his
situation,
fingers up your
Rob.
balls to make sure that you don't have a hernia,
Fingers up the
then why do
balls,
you
or
have
you
a
mean
problem
filling the
being?
balls?
Do you have any idea how many houses I've raided and taken naked subjects down to the living room in handcuffs?
sure-
Do you
how
have
many?
any earthly idea?
I don't.
A lot.
I'm sure you enjoyed it.
A lot.
Can you tell us how many?
Oh my God.
I kind of enjoyed it a couple times.
See,
But I'm just saying.
That's a perverted shit right there.
That's not no pervert shit.
Yeah.
That's
And
not
I'm
no.
sure that it's other officers that feel the same way that did that
Bullshit.
shit.
I'm
And
sure
then-
those old men
This
didn't
ain't
like
nothing but-
Rob
this-
looking at them while they were naked.
This ain't nothing but Crystal just trying to seek some more fucking female attention. That's
No,
all it is.
what the hell?
Oh, she's
Female
standing up there
attention?
naked like she's
I don't
not a
need
threat.
no- I
The
don't
person
need
that's
no
hiding under her
female
bed might
fucking
not be a threat.
attention.
Come on,
There was
man.
nobody in their house.
Come on. Yeah, there was nobody else in the house. And that's when they secured her, covered her with a blanket, and then made sure that the entire area was secure. How many times have you been standing up there talking to somebody and you hear something move in the back room?
Never.
Okay. Whatever.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, well,
yeah.
I'll tell you what,
Hey,
I'll
what
tell
the
you what.
fuck? No, fuck that. What do you mean,
Listen,
whatever? You act like these cops are not properly trained in
so
it.
hostile?
First of
Why
all,
you so
take a
hostile?
Because it's
fucking
not easy
chill
to do that
pill.
fucking job.
Nobody
Yo,
said it is.
Why are you so hostile?
Why you so
Nobody
hostile?
said it
Think
is,
of- think
but
of-
I think they
You
shut up.
fucked up
You
the
really just got
situation.
mad for no
Why you
reason.
so
No, I'm
hostile?
fucking no. You ain't
got
gonna whatever
mad. Why
me.
you
You ain't
get
gonna
mad?
blow that shit off like it ain't no
Bruh,
fucking
it's-
big deal.
we gotta
When
move
you're
on to
going,
the
when
next
you're the
topic.
first to
Why
a
you
fucking door,
yelling?
that's some serious shit.
There's a lot of
Ask the
basic
guys that
advice.
raided Breonna Taylor's fucking house,
a lot of
and the
basic-
cop got shot.
Which he should have, because
Okay,
the dude
and-
should not have. He should not went in his house without a
And it's- you know
search
what?
warrant.
But
That's
what I'm
what
saying
it
is-
is. That's what he
what I'm
got.
saying is-
He got what he got
The same
because he walked into her house.
The
in
same
his house,
situation could have
He should have
happened.
got. He got what he got. That's what he got. He got what he deserved.
The same
I'm sorry.
situation could have happened in this case if she
No
would've-
knock warrant. You get shot.
Yeah, the same situation could have happened.
I just want to know.
And when I blow you out your socks,
I got
I'll make
one
sure I
question.
contribute to your memorial fund.
I got one question.
Oh my
What up?
goodness. Well, you're not gonna do it. You retired.
I got one question. I got one question. Hey, dude, you just went 0 to 100.
0 to 100
real
real
fast.
quick.
Yeah.
Why?
You need a hug.
I
man?
just you okay.
It's not an easy
It's,
job.
it's, it's because of your mic.
Nobody
It's
said
because of your mic.
it. Nobody said it
Because your
was
mic.
an easy
It's
job.
no, and on top of
Your
that,
gray
for me,
hair got
it's-
even grayer when you got angry.
That means I'm like the Incredible Hulk. My hair changes color when I get
All right,
mad.
we gotta go. Look, I tell you what. I tell you
We'll
what.
come back to
We'll
this.
carry this on in the overtime segment.
No, we ain't.
I don't know why he got so mad.
I know why he got mad.
He got like hostile.
He drinking now.
Because he's
I'm actually sober.
I
I'm
think
sober as
I
shit.
think
No,
you're taking
it's not that you're
it.
not.
I had a whole pizza.
It's not that you're drunk. It's just like once you get a little sip, you.
I think he's taking it like I'm saying that the police don't have a hard job. I'm not saying that, but
No,
I think
what I'm
I tell you
saying-
what.
Let her finish, let her finish.
No. Guess what we're gonna do? We gotta move on. We already over our limit. We gotta move on.
Yeah, we gotta move on. I got that Notre Dame game.
Okay, Lizzo, the champion of self-love and a proud curvy girl, got real about her struggle with
Apparently
maintaining
not.
a positive body image. The Truth Hurts singer explained that she was having negative thoughts about herself in a TikTok video posted Wednesday evening. She came home and she said, "I came home and took my clothes off." Okay, well, he's gonna
Home
play the
and
video.
took my clothes off to take a shower, and I just started having all of these really negative thoughts about myself, like, what's wrong with me? Maybe everything, all the mean things people say about me are true, and why am I so disgusting, and hating my body. And normally I would have some positive thing to say to get me out of this, but I don't. And that's okay too. I think these are normal. They happen to everybody. They happen to the best of us. We are the best of us. And I just have to know that tomorrow, how I feel in here is going to change. And I can only hope that it changes for the better. But I know I'm beautiful. I just don't feel it. But I know I'm going to get through it.
Go ahead, Chris.
No, I mean, I feel where she's coming from. I think, especially as a woman, we all have
And
our...
she looked at Rob. You saw that stare down. Oh Lord.
we all have our moments. I mean, it's hard to stay positive about body image, and this goes into our main topic, especially when you have so many unrealistic and sometimes even unhealthy images of what beauty is supposed to be. And to try to live up to that is a struggle daily, and I don't think men have it as tough as women do in that aspect as far as, body image and this image of beauty that we're supposed to obtain.
You know what angered me the most? When she had posted that, I think it was like a video or whatever, or a picture. She was doing like a little smooth, like a detox
Yeah,
smoothie.
like she did a juice thing.
Yeah, and she got attacked by these. And this is not my words. These are their words. These are on their Twitter handles.
Why are you looking at me when you say it?
Fat positive supporters, whatever. This is because I went to these people's Twitter and like they're literally attacking her for like, hey, like she's like, all right, well, you know, let me try this, whatever, and put it out there, and they're attacking her because like you should be proud to be this and that. She literally just put out there that she has, you know, had these, you know, these things that are going on in her head or whatever about how she feels or whatever, and there are certain things she's like, all right, well, let me try this. I want to get, you know, what, but like she was attacked by these. I'm sorry, but these super ultra liberal wannabe can't. I'm like, it angered me because I went to their Twitter handle and I'm literally it was like ultra feminist, body positive, blah blah blah, and you're attacking Lizzo. First of all, how can you be ultra liberal and you're attacking a black woman, right? How could you be ultra feminist and you're attacking a woman, a black woman, right? Like the horrible. These people are horrible. I was so angry.
And I think that gives liberal and feminist movements a
Bad
name because that's not what it's about.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, like number one, I think she's absolutely gorgeous.
Same.
But I am sick of Lizzo. I'm tired of her.
Why are you tired of her?
Because she at one point in time, and I don't know if it was maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, when she came out with all of her music and stuff, which is just it's really catchy poppy type shit. Like I kind of nod my head to it, but I was just so sick of seeing her. She was everywhere. She was on the, doing the Grammys, and she was doing this, doing that. She was just everything was just Lizzo, and I'm just like,
she was a new artist, bro.
But
yeah.
I
it was just like, come on.
That happens with like new artists.
All you had to do was mute her.
That happens with
I
new artists when they
couldn't
blow
mute her.
up all the time. Where like there's a bunch of artists where like when they're all and I'm like, oh,
They're the latest.
I am
fad,
tired of
just
hearing.
pump her. Yeah.
But as an artist,
but I think that
amazing.
she's
Yeah,
I think I like her a lot.
Yeah.
But you know what I noticed recently, and something that I just kind of caught yesterday as well, is that Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry released a daggone tweet, and he's got a picture of himself working out. Yes, I think it was yesterday or the day before.
People always attack.
He
Tyler
just
Perry.
turned 51. I think he just turned 52 or something. And him and his girlfriend, his longtime girlfriend, broke up. But Tyler Perry's feeling the same way about himself right now that Lizzo
and they attacked him.
is feeling about herself.
They attacked him. All those people's mothers was in his DMs though.
Damn.
But
Oh,
they attacked him because they were like,
I'm just saying, like,
when you want to go, like I heard people saying like on Twitter, go put a dress on if you want to feel good about yourself. Like I was like, word. I was like, for real.
People are
y'all gonna
assholes.
attack this dude like right? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's
But
just
this is my
boils
man.
down
He
to
flew
that.
my favorite singer's body out from California to bury her in New Jersey. Like, I mean, Tyler Perry steps up when other people won't. You know what I mean? But it just seems to me like everybody's kind of going through. And he said, "This is what a midlife crisis looks like."
And so in Lizzo's case, first of all, if she's putting this out there, whatever, she's hoping at least her fans can at least understand where she's coming from, right? She can
She'll
kind of
never be happy if
be
she
on
keeps
this thing
doing
or
that.
whatever. Well, but
She has to be happy
but
with herself.
She has to be happy and
She
not
does.
care what
Yeah.
people say, because no matter
But
what you do,
but clearly she does, which is also a
yeah.
thing. That's also a thing that she's got to work
Well,
on
I
because
mean-
clearly she does care because she's putting all this stuff out there.
if you're constantly getting people attack you all the time,
People
wears
constantly
on you.
attack me.
Don't nobody attack you.
You attack yourself.
You ain't even on Twitter.
People constantly attack me. I don't pay no. I mean, I'm
Give it
learning.
up for Crystal with their round.
Yeah, I'm learning how to do it.
Oh yeah, hey, check it out. I got one more story, man. Governor Hogan, Maryland governor, clapback of the century. Clapback. I don't know. Did you see it, Crystal?
Yeah, I
Clap
He's
back.
a Republican.
I was on
Clapback
his
of the
Facebook.
century. So apparently, he wrote, and y'all
John
can see it.
McCain
Y'all can
Jr.
see it on the screen. I can't read it because the screen's so small. But he clapped back and pretty much told the individual, "Hey, if you got a problem with seeing these messages about COVID safety, what did he say? Don't tune in no more." He tired of talking to people about it.
He didn't just clap back at that one person. It was a few of them he went off on. He said he's tired of people just coming at him, which hey, I'm all for it. I like
Hogan 2028.
I like
Fuck
his.
outta here.
I like Hogan.
I think a lot of
really
people
like
like
him.
Toronto. We'll go to the 6 with Drake.
To me, he's
You don't like him because you consider him a rhino and you don't like
I
rhinos.
consider him John McCain Jr.
What's wrong with John McCain?
What's wrong with John McCain?
I don't like
John
John
McCain.
You don't like
too.
nobody.
I think his
just realized
politics
that.
just turned left as soon as right.
to
towards the
me,
end.
that's like I can get behind those Republicans. I can get behind if the Republican Party was filled with.
Well, those were real
He's a
Republicans.
moderate. He's a
Those
moderate
were real
Republican.
Republicans. These Trump people ain't real Republicans.
They Trump what they call Trumplicans?
Trumplicans, because you know.
They created like
you
a
know,
whole party.
we're for states' rights, but then you attack states. We're constitutionalists, but you want to burn the Constitution. We're fiscally conservative, but you want to spend a whole bunch of money on defense. It's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. Republicanism doesn't exist anymore. Conservatism doesn't exist anymore. That's just I literally, and I grew up in a conservative household, and my dad said this. He's like, the conservatism that I knew, my dad's a Reaganite, right? He was like, it ain't there no more. It's gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
Because it's been blindsided by Trumplicans, Trumpers.
Yeah.
You couldn't be more full of shit if you tried. But you know what? I'm gonna let you have it.
Well.
I
Of
agree.
course,
I agree with
right.
you all the way, Trent.
of course,
I
Rob
agree
would
with
say
you,
that
Trent.
because Trump,
Then that's
because
two
Rob is
turds in a bowl.
of course, Rob would say that because Rob is a Trumplican. So of course he's going to disagree. You a diehard Trumplican.
No, no.
Yes, you are.
Dun, 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 dun.
You be wearing his hats. You a Trumplican. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, I tell you what.
You ain't wearing no GOP hat.
Yeah,
you
you wearing
wearing
a Notre Dame hat, but you ain't Irish, motherfucker.
What?
What?
First,
I don't even know why I pushed the button.
First-
Because that was like, what? You know,
first of all,
you should have pushed the cricket.
crickets,
button.
yeah.
first of all,
All right, they about to get in.
first of all.
All right.
Okay, I don't understand that. That was dumb. Because if I'm a supporter of a team, you know what I'm saying? Of course.
Was
you
it
know
funny?
what I'm saying? No, what you said was dumb.
Okay.
You wearing Notre Dame, but you ain't Irish. No, but I'm a supporter of Notre Dame. I'm a Notre Dame
Congratulations. We
fan. You
only
know,
see it
unlike
twice.
you, don't support nothing.
Right.
You know, you ain't got no morals.
Was it
That's why
funny?
you a Trumplican.
Was it funny?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I understand why
Are
why
you done
say
yet?
that.
So we can move on.
No, I'm not. Somebody
Oh,
mute,
okay.
mute this dude, man. His gray hair getting real gray right now because he
Yeah.
about to start cussing.
Oh,
That's how you sound.
I'm gonna get my Lizzo on and ignore you haters.
No, you ain't.
All right, look, man. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break from Shades of Faces.
No,
and
we keep
Recovery
it going right
Athletics.
now.
All right, yo, so check it out, man. Good, we got to bring this up. Sabrina Montgomery said Rob need a nap.
Oh shit.
He needs some warm milk.
Why did I know he was gonna go there with
I
that?
had to.
Because
I
you
knew
need
he
some
was
warm
gonna do
milk
it.
and a
I
nap,
had to.
man.
Nah,
You over
man.
here yelling at people and stuff. You
I need
coming
something
at the
warm, but
Irish
I
for
don't
no
know.
reason.
I don't
You
know
know what I'm
why
saying?
you-
He's just angry today.
Anyway,
No,
but
I'm not.
You
today's
need a
main topic.
hug?
Today's main topic, man. We're gonna
Ain't
talk
nobody
about
paying him no mind.
Pacifier.
Ain't nobody paying Rob no mind.
See how she looked up too.
Hey man, you want to get rocked
Shut
to
up.
sleep, man. You want
Shut
to get you want to
Shut
get rocked to sleep.
So,
Go ahead and play with your.
So the main topic today, man, is talking about real versus fake, man. Talk about a lot of this plastic surgery, Weaver Dirties.
What?
Oh, Weaver Dirty.
fuck?
Y'all ain't
A
never seen
Weaver
Weaver
Dirty?
Dirty? Yeah, y'all never seen Martin Lawrence?
can't stand a fucking weave.
And fake nails, stuff like that. Wigs,
I do that.
Instagram models who sit up here with fake butts and everything like that. You know, the thing is, we live in a society now where everybody's trying to fit the image of a certain person.
Yeah.
Right? They see these models, they say, "Oh, okay, you know what? I got to do this." A lot of it causes people to die because they get these bootleg plastic surgeries.
Didn't somebody die just recently? Somebody told me that what is it? The Mexican Kim Kardashian they called her.
Oh.
She went to Colombia. I don't know if it's true. Somebody told me that. And
What's that one lady that got all that plastic surgery? She looked like it's so bad that.
Kanye's mom.
No,
Hey man,
that's fucked up.
come on,
Damn.
man.
She died in plastic surgery.
Yeah,
She
but I
did,
I
but
wasn't
that's-
talking about her.
Well, I had no
I know-
idea. You
I
said
know-
someone. You said one lady.
and she also was
Is
not
it,
messed up.
what's
Joan
her name?
Rivers?
Gigi.
She was having plastic surgery
I
and
forget her
died
name.
too.
No.
And I love Joan Rivers.
I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of her name.
Where she's like everything is just like it's.
She looks
gone.
like a cat.
It's
isn't
gone. Yeah, like I forgot what they
What was
call
for
it, whatever.
Botched plastic surgery.
Oh my god! Well, she just keeps having it because she's addicted to it,
Oh.
and so
It's a
everything
lot
is
of
messed
women
up.
like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of women like that. I mean, look at Little Kim too.
That was a shame. She was a beautiful girl, man.
she
She
had
just
a
fucked
lot of
herself
plastic
all up.
surgery.
But
That's a
I think
shame.
I think it goes back to self-esteem and this image of this pressure of beauty standards that that we have now in today's society. And I mean, I'm not going to say that I don't fall victim to it too. I mean, but
I'm a fan of Angela Davis. You know what I mean? Give me an afro and some beautiful natural fucking eyebrows.
Yes,
and
sir.
them brown eyes and shit, you know what I mean? And just let the chips fall where they may. Either we got it or we don't.
Well, she ain't gonna come for you. But yeah, let the chips fall where they may. I like Angela Davis. She's beautiful.
So, I mean, what do y'all think about it?
Ron,
what do y'all think about this wave? I mean, are y'all
I'm trying.
attracted to
What?
like the fake butts and the
Yo, let me
the
tell you
big
something.
fake
90% of these
boobs
women out here that wear a whole lot of makeup and shit actually look better without it.
That's good.
I'm just gonna let you know. You really look better without it.
I like natural.
Throw some
Well, no,
eyeliner
I mean,
on
hey,
and throw
remember-
maybe some lip. But
Remember
all
a
that
couple weeks
extra
ago,
shit is not necessary.
A couple weeks ago, the lady that had that little meetup with the Zoom meeting with the dating expert, she said she's a 5 without makeup and a 6 with makeup. So
It's not that big of a difference for you to spend 2 hours in the mirror. You spend 2 hours of your life every day in the mirror trying to go from a 5 to a 6. Now, I can see if you was going from a 5 to a 9. You know, you're going from a 5 to a 6, and those are by her own words.
So let me ask you this: the better question is, are you knocking the fact that people wear makeup, or are you saying don't wear so much?
I'm saying don't wear so much. Because what it is, and it goes right back to the Lizzo thing we were just talking about, is self-esteem.
It is self-esteem.
And so are you in there and you got MAC products here and CoverGirl products there, and you spending all this time and money, effort, and energy trying to put on a new face because you ain't comfortable with who you are, and then that shit has repercussions down the road.
I mean, it does, but I also think as a woman, again, we're up against these almost impossible beauty standards to live up to. And a lot of times women are not doing it for the, I guess, approval of men. They do it to make themselves feel some type of way.
Well, also like I know.
Why do you do it, Trent?
I know a few people who had issues with like, man, why you so loud in my mic, bro? Let me. Why you laughing so loud?
I'm just wondering why you wake up and put your makeup on.
I don't need to.
Say a little prayer for you.
Go take a nap. Anyway, but like also like I've had conversations with with women who were like like they have really really bad acne and they put a lot of like they use a lot of stuff whatever, but like when they go out they just don't, they want to, like we go back to the whole self-esteem, it's like, well, they're trying to get their acne and stuff like that under handle, but like when they go out they're like, well, we just want to just cover it up until we can get it fixed and stuff like that. Like I've had those conversations whatever, and that's the thing too. Like if you're dealing with really bad acne, like that's a like you add that on to there as well. It's like, man, that's.
I think it's just a lot of women need to find that in themselves to feel beautiful. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to be like that. I used to feel so insecure without makeup, to where I wouldn't leave the house without being like done to the 9, Now, as I'm older, I guess I grew within myself to have better self-esteem, to love myself to where I don't even give a damn anymore.
As I got older, I started realizing that I needed to get more and more away from that type of stuff. Like I realized that the woman that I'm with is a direct reflection on me, both in when she's with me and when we're not together. And so if she's comfortable enough in herself to not be plastering herself full of, rouge and all that other shit and eyeliner and lip gloss and all this other stuff, if she's comfortable enough in herself like that, then imagine how I'm going to feel when I'm with her. You know what I mean? And I like looking at my sisters like that. It's like, okay, be you, do you, be you. I don't want to meet your representative. I don't care what you look like when you are up here trying to look like Beyonce or whoever you're trying to look like. Be yourself. Because when you become comfortable with who you are, everybody else will become comfortable with you.
But I also think it also goes back to women also seeing men flock to these women who have the fake butts and the big boobs.
Those guys also have insecurity issues too, though.
Yeah.
Like
say that again.
Those dudes they had insecurity issues as well. They got to work on that stuff.
Yeah.
Because like me, that's the furthest that I'm like looking for, right? Like I actually love like the natural look where I could just like be on the couch.
Yep.
She in her sweats, you know what I'm saying? We just talking, whatever, drinking wine, watching Hallmark Christmas movies. Like I love that.
That's
I
a
love
good
that.
plug
now,
for Christmas.
Now it is cool. It is cool when you know it's the person I'm dating. We both get dressed up and we go out. and We have a good time, and we
Opposite
both
ends of
looking
the
great.
couch.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
separate
cool
blankets.
because then we both feel good. Also, but also I love
any good?
that whole natural thing, man. I do. You know.
Well, I just love the natural thing.
Yeah.
I didn't date. You know, when I was younger, I dated girls that they had to do this and had to do that, and they had the weaves and all this. I can't run my fingers through your hair. You got the fake ass contacts in, so your eyes are 19 different colors every time I see you. You know what I mean? And it's just like you got to walk around like.
Well, what if she say? It just depends on what the sunlight hits her eyes. What direction?
Then what are you, a fucking cat? Like
I mean,
because your cat's eyes change colors and shit in the sunlight. You might be possessed. You know what I mean? I don't want to be rocking with you like that. The demons won't.
I'm gonna speak for the ladies. I don't think anything is wrong with them doing that to make themselves feel good. But my thing is, have enough self-esteem within you to know that you're beautiful without all that stuff too.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
And you don't have to do that every day,
But what if some people just like, you got cosmetologists out here, right? Who they enjoy the art. It's an art, right? Pretty much drawn on people's faces.
That's their job, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But like, what do you say?
There's certain reasons for that, though, Ron.
What? What's the reason?
Like, for example, I got a video of me getting my face airbrushed when I was doing my Purple Heart documentary because of the lighting and stuff like that. When you camouflage your face in the military, you're trying. There's reasons for you to do those types of things. But if you're just waking up in the morning and you're drinking a cup of coffee and you're trying to put your daggone, $55 MAC eyelash enhancers on, or I don't mean to offend anybody, but
you know a lot about this.
I got three daughters.
That's what's up. That's
I got
I
three
respect
daughters,
that.
and none of them wear makeup.
But
none of them.
My thing is this. Like, you have people,
beautiful.
You have people in the industry who they enjoy it. They enjoy just doing it.
Yeah,
and I don't think nothing's wrong with it. My biggest problem is plastic surgery.
Yeah.
My biggest problem now,
when you start cutting,
and doing all other stuff, and it's like, all right, why, for what?
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with plastic surgery. I think if that's
if it's needed, then it's
I
different.
think if that's what it takes for the woman to feel comfortable about herself, then by all means.
We supposed
but
to.
what I have a problem with is women who get this plastic surgery and then they go on Instagram and they act like they were in the gym for 2 years.
They got they gym outfit or whatever.
And then it makes other women feel like, okay, this is how I'm supposed to obtain this, and then they go on these crazy diets and in the gym, and they don't look like that. And my thing is, if you're gonna get plastic surgery, by all means do it if that's what it takes to make you happy, but don't fake like.
Oh, Wendy Williams.
That's
overboard. It's overboard.
Wendy Williams used to be a DJ in Philadelphia, and I remember listening to her pump these plastic surgery doctors. Oh, and I'll go get nipped, and I'll go get tucked, and I'll do this, and I'll do that, and you need to go see Dr. So-and-so, and blah, blah. And I'm just sitting there like, yo, how ugly do you have to feel on the inside to try to change what you look like on the outside? You know what I mean? I just never understood it. And now look at her. She looks like a linebacker for the Hefty Hose. You know what I mean? So it's just... I'm just saying, like, all that.
Hey, don't. Yeah, no.
I'm just saying, like, down the road, like, that shit catches up to you, man. It's going to catch up to you.
Catches
You know,
up.
just
At
be
the
yourself.
bottom line is everybody's gonna have their opinions. You do what you want to do.
But mine is the only one that counts.
I think you
should just do what you want to do.
Do
whatever makes you feel comfortable. Just know that some people ain't gonna like it.
The longer your eyelashes,
do what
the
makes you
foolish-
happy.
more foolish
Yeah.
you look.
And if that's what it takes to feel good about yourself, then by all means, nobody's knocking it.
I'm not knocking
I
Trent
just
because he
think that-
decided to shave his facial hair and because it wasn't connecting.
My thing is, if you feel insecure and you have these you've had these thoughts about yourself, like negative thoughts about your image and your self-esteem, then I don't think it's going to go away if you get this plastic surgery or you get, your face done up or you're constantly using filters or you're constantly trying to be these Instagram models. It's not going to go away if you have a negative
All I'm gonna say is this:
self-image of yourself.
if you got the money to do it, honey, then do it. Shit.
but
There
here's
you go.
the thing.
It's
Last-
your money.
Like,
do what you
I
want
ain't gonna
to
knock
do.
it
last thing was-
because
I ain't knocking it, but
I
I'm just
might-
saying I
yeah.
don't like it. But you do what you
I
gotta
might
do.
give me some lipo down the road.
I'm not knocking it at all. You know, but going back to what Crystal, you know, with the whole like insecurity thing, you know, I'm a huge supporter of therapy. And if you know,
That's your therapy.
let's go ahead. Seriously,
That's your therapy.
I am not ashamed, bro. I've been in therapy. Therapy helps, and like, hey, we should be pushing that on this
Yeah,
show.
I think
Mental
yeah.
health is very important, man. If you got some insecurities, and you got things to work on, you should go talk to somebody about it too.
Yeah.
You know, on the flip side, but yeah, also do whatever you want to do.
And I mean, I think it's natural for you to have insecurities, but when it's like a constant, when you feel like, you know, you're not gonna be happy ever.
But look at Lizzo. Look
know?
at Lizzo. The video we were just talking about. The video we showed earlier with Lizzo when she was going through. When she was talking about the things that she's going through.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
She's going through her insecurities, and you know, ain't no telling what she's gonna do with her body. You know what I'm saying? To try to meet something. The prime example of this was Monique. Monique was all for the big girls, all for, hey, staying big and all this other stuff. All of a sudden, she went on this journey where she started losing weight. And everybody's like, oh, what happened to the big girl thing? She got insecure. She started receiving those messages from people talking about her weight and everything like that.
Well, she
started doing things to now. Granted, a lot of that stuff that she did was natural because she worked out. Yeah. But in the grand scheme of things, it was somebody who was like, hey, you know what? I feel like I need to retract on what I was saying about, you know, big girl pride and everything like that. I need to lose weight. And she did. Well, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being big. Nothing wrong with being small. If you want to do what you want to do.
You
have
gotta
pride
take
in wherever you're at.
You got to take into consideration that a lot of this stuff, like being big is one thing, being proud of being big is one thing. But Lizzo said something in that video that kind of caught my attention. And that was, what's wrong with me? Because if you go back and you listen to Fat Pun or Big Pun,
I was like,
Big
Fat
Pun. If you listen to Big Pun, you listen to Big Pun.
We're having
one
Fat
of his
Joe
songs.
with people.
Yeah, I think you meant Fat Joe.
Yeah, Fat Joe and Big Pun. You listen to Big Pun, and he says, "I'm trying to live. Remember in the beginning of one of the songs, you know, he's like, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to live. Next thing you know, he was dead. Yeah. And
which is why Fat Joe started like losing weight and started being
and getting in
a
shape.
physical. Yeah,
because being big is one thing. Being proud of being big, being proud of being big is one thing. But you also have to take into consideration your health.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And see, in this video, Lizzo says something about,
hey, what do y'all say?
What's wrong with me?
What y'all say about the men that get you seen the video about these men that's getting dreadlock extensions?
Oh God.
Yeah, they get
They getting dreadlock extensions.
men do all kinds of stuff. They get dreadlock extensions. They get what is it that
you can't
that's
grow your
hair
dreadlocks.
glued on their they get hair glued on their head. They're getting
Boswell, ain't that
Oh, you know the name?
I do.
I mean if women
I know a bunch of bald people.
if women can do it, then men can do it as well. If the same thing, it goes back
And
to
Trent was absolutely right.
You
It's
know.
called insecurity.
But I mean, it's insecurity, but it's also, you know, trying to meet a beauty standard that is what people aspire to be based on social media, these influencers, you know, what they're seeing women like, you know,
I don't get it. I don't understand.
but I don't think
understood
men
that.
have the same pressure as women.
I think
to
social
live
media
up to
really,
that.
really heightened it though. It took it to a whole nother
Well,
level.
not just social media, reality TV too.
reality TV,
Because you're seeing
social
these
media.
people made up.
Yeah,
You know, and before they are airing, they got a whole damn professional makeup hair team coming out to get them dolled up. And people think, oh, they're just this how they wake up in the morning.
and those
And
shots,
that's
and those shots that
not.
people take on Instagram, where they're like acting like they waking up, their makeup is perfect, right?
Yeah.
You know, even though they're wearing pajamas, it's like really nice pajamas. But like, it took them like 120 shots just to get that one perfect thing, or whatever. But people were like, "Oh my god, I love that! I want to be like that. I want to shoot for that." With it was like, do you know? Like, there's actually a blooper video of it was this husband and wife, whatever. She's like a Instagram influencer or whatever. And like, but like somebody had did like the video. I think it was like a friend of theirs or whatever. And the dude, like, she was like, no, go over here and take the picture now. She'll do it. Nope, never mind, that don't work. Go over here. And she's working this dude out. And she takes like 100 shots to get that one perfect shot, whatever.
Yeah.
But that's what, you know. But people see that and they're like, amazing. This is what I want to be.
I mean, you know, and hey, I do the same thing. I take, you know, a bunch of pictures before I post a picture. You
that's
know,
why I like pictures of myself.
angles. But we on live, so I hide how.
I shared a video on my Facebook
I
page.
mean, how I look now, but I mean,
I shared a video on my
before,
Facebook page where there was a
getting
lot
the
of
right
people.
angles.
There was a lot of people out here doing a lot of fake ass, posts like, they were boarding up, for Black Lives Matter protest march and stuff, and there'd be guys down there like trying to put plywood over their shop windows.
Talking about that one lady that
Yeah,
pulled
the
up.
one lady that pulled up, got out the car, had her husband or boyfriend take pictures of her, like with
Oh,
a nail
yeah,
gun or
yeah, I
a
seen that.
screwdriver.
Yeah.
And, I'm out here trying to help
And then
out.
she get right back in the
They get
car.
right back in the car,
Yeah.
roll out. It's just all
Fake
stupid.
activism and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
that, man.
I don't
I
pay
mean-
no attention
Be real.
to that shit, man.
And I think,
And that's what it comes down to. Just be yourself.
yeah, be real, be yourself, and
But if you don't love yourself, you got to fix that too.
exactly,
You got to work on that,
Yeah.
man.
Yep.
'Cause
All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey man, we're gonna carry this topic into the overtime segment. But y'all know,
What time it is?
what time is
Confession letter. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, it's a while of the week. My bad.
Nah, you late, bro.
It's the Wow of the Week with Rob.
Man, speaking to the mic, bro.
What up, yo? All right, check it. Wow of the week, Las Vegas, Nevada. All right. Airline pilot, they're on Alaska Airways. Airline pilot said, just roll it.
I don't even know. He was on the ground. Next thing I know, he's on the wing. And I'm like, what's happening?
Ladies and gentlemen, please stop. Oh, he's climbing on the plane. So please. Trying to on the inlet. Oh, shit, they're opening, look, they're going out. They're going out.
Go. This is insane. My heart is pounding.
No. Uh-oh. What's he gonna do? Oh my God. He's climbing on the inlet. The very edge of the... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What's he doing to the wing?
I don't know.
Might have
Humping
been
it.
trying to hump it.
Like he's humping
Okay,
it.
how did he? First of all, how did he?
So this guy, he comes walking down the tarmac and basically climbs up the aircraft. He gets on the wing. How the hell he did that?
How did he get to the
totally
How did he get on the
beyond me.
tarmac? Yeah,
But
that's a
he jumped-
security
he
risk.
went to a restricted area.
Imagine if he had a bomb on him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
well,
what?
you know,
Right? Like,
so
come
Metropolitan
on.
Police show up. The guy winds up sliding down and falling and hitting the ground, and they take him to the hospital.
Wait, where was this at?
Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, but it was Alaska Airways.
He could have walked. Oh,
So they turned around and they went back to the gate for a full inspection of the wing and everything. But it's just
so that this actually is funny. When I was in when I was stationed in Illinois with the 183rd, I was working nights, whatever, and we had this one dude who like climbed the fence. So it was like attached to the airport, which is how like the Air National Guard was. So it was attached. So the dude climbed the fence, right? And at the time there was like 4 F-16s out there, and the dude just gets on top and just starts like jumping up and down on the F-16s. I'm like, first of all, our security is horrible. That the dude got all the way on this flight line. What if he had a bomb, right? Could have just put it on there and waited. You know what I'm saying? But like that
blew up like a $2 billion aircraft.
exactly, yeah, with someone in it. You know what I mean? Like, or he was, or the could have been flying close to whatever, to population. Oh my goodness.
That guy was an idiot, though.
That's you can't tell me that this guy was not high on something.
Oh, he was.
I mean, you can see from the way he was moving and
he was-
everything.
He looked like he
probably
was
out
trying
of his-
to get his groove on with the wing of
I think
the
he was
plane.
just trying to.
Bumps in the bumps, huh?
Yeah, he was on some opioids or something.
On something.
Imagine if they would have took off and his ass was on there.
He would have got exactly what he got.
Yo, did you
Yeah.
ever see that horror movie called Cat's Eye?
Yeah,
You remember that?
about that?
Yeah, you got to go
Man,
check it out.
that's
It's
nice.
really good.
What is that about?
That was with
old-
John
it's old.
Malkovich, wasn't it?
It's an older.
I
it's
love
Yeah, it's
John
old.
Malkovich.
It's
old,
when
but
horror
really good.
films used to be good.
Yeah, it's really good though.
Yeah, because them films don't exist no more.
Like I still like Alfred Hitchcock movies.
I do too.
Birds was pretty
Birds.
good.
Oh, I was just about to
man,
say that.
Birds.
Scared, still scared when I see a whole bunch of birds flying around. And
I,
stuff. I'm
I
like,
get scared.
All right, y'all.
That was the wow of the week.
That was a great wow of the week as usual. Yay.
We should have recorded us.
There you go.
We should have recorded us for wow of the week. Or y'all this morning. I'm gonna reiterate.
Not me.
Should have recorded y'all this.
I got the video. That's for next. That's for next show. Don't worry. We're gonna have it for wow of the week for next show. I got it.
It's confession
Is it my
time
turn?
with Trent B.
Hey, finally, it's my segment, confession letter time. I got a little excited there. My bad. Carice was like trying to get his segment hype. I was. Oh my goodness, I was so excited. Anyway, so this letter goes out to Miss Chris. So it starts out. What's up, Chris? My question is for you, as I don't think the guys can answer this question. Shots fired. I'm a woman just like you, making 6 figures, and have found myself dealing with men who I help get stable, and then they leave. At times, I want to just give it all up and say F men, but I keep finding myself falling in love and teaching.
She got a problem.
Can you give me some pointers?
I can tell you what her problem is.
Nope,
but
this ain't for you.
Hold up.
Go ahead, Crystal. My
This
bad.
ain't for you.
up.
My bad, Crystal.
This ain't for you. This ain't your segment, Ron.
My bad. Go ahead,
No,
Crystal.
you know, I've been in this situation, as you guys probably heard on the show before. And the lessons that I got out of being with men like that is you have to learn how to be selfish. You have to hold back on being so generous with, not just your money, but, trying to help get that person to where they need to be. And I mean, that may sound...
Just what the world needs.
That may sound harsh.
Shane asked you.
It may sound harsh because, like me, I'm such a giving person. I give...
Well, yeah, that's true.
I give a lot of myself, not just materialistic things, but, like, I'm so open to helping others. But sometimes you have to be selfish in order to see what it is that person really wants with you. Because sometimes you're in love and you can't see that that person is not there to love you. They're just there to take from you and not give anything in return. So I think with being selfish, you can really see if somebody is loving you with your best interest in mind. And that's my advice. And honestly, I'm there with you. I'm at a point where it's hard. It's hard being a woman making a lot of money and trying to be in a relationship because
when you're trying to get this money for the rent,
either you meet guys, that are either resentful and jealous of you, or you meet guys that are just trying to take from you, and then once you give yourself and you're left in shambles, then they move on as a better person, and you're left, with less than what you had, not just materialistic wise, but also your self-esteem and the way that you view yourself. You're left with less than you were in the beginning of the relationship. So
Can we
I like
dive
what-
in there? Can we dive in? Because this is she full of shit. Let me tell you something.
what?
yeah, that was a Frank Ocean song, wasn't it?
No, that was Trey Songz.
Oh, okay.
The reason I say that is because she said she fall in love, so she's scared of being alone. This is why she has issues. She says she continuously falls in love. She's scared of being alone. And we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Where we talked about people having a fear of being alone when they should be alone, in order to work on themselves. Now, Grant, Crystal, solid advice. I agree with you 100%. But
Gotta
she
be
needs
selfish.
But she got to be selfish and start worrying about her damn self.
Well, that's true too. You do want to take time to look at yourself. I mean, my last relationship was a couple of years ago, and trust me, I had to take a hard look at myself because I've been through a lot, and I thought that was the end all be all. Like, he was gonna be it for me, But I had to really take a look at myself and be like, I saw the red flags in the beginning, And you're right. A lot of people get wrapped up into that. I don't want to be alone. You know, I'm here pushing 40. You know, I didn't think I would be single with no kids.
You said it, not us.
You know, yeah, I'm telling the truth.
I'm pushing 40 too.
I ain't want to put your age out there. I thought you was like 25.
I'm pushing 40. I ain't got nobody.
I mean, I'm not ashamed of how old I am.
Of course not.
Granted, I could still pull a young man.
Baby Cougar! Baby Cougar!
Yeah, I'm gonna say this from a guy's perspective.
Don't nobody want to hear your perspective.
Shout out to the young men watching.
Oh, she's shooting her shot. She's shooting her shot. Shout out to the young men. Who out there?
We run a dating service over here. Comfortable being uncomfortable. Call us now. We have one online.
1-800 Miss Chris.
No, but I'm just saying, you do have to like take time to, you know, work on yourself and not be ashamed of where you are. I mean, you know, I always thought, hey, you know, I don't want to be this age and be alone and no kids. But on the positive side, like, you know, I have that freedom to do what I want, go where I want. I don't have to answer to nobody.
Well, listen, my thing is, from a guy's perspective, is a guy will sit there and say, what are you bringing to the table? Before I sit down and get involved in a relationship with you, what are you bringing to the table? I know what I got. I make 6 figures. I'm beautiful. I'm this, I'm that. You know what I mean? So what's the guy bringing to the table?
You talking about this? Hold on.
I switched sides. Yeah, I went from a guy's perspective. I went from a guy's perspective.
He said from a guy's perspective. He started talking.
Well, y'all supposed to be intelligent. I need you to follow me.
I was just clarifying for the fans that were watching because I was like, I don't want nobody saying
it wasn't for yourself. It was for the fans.
For the fans, because I didn't want nobody to be like, wait. Why did he?
So
help you out, brother.
Help me out. So
what does he bring to the table? That's what I'm
saying, because that's what I said. You know, I'll make 6 figures. I'm beautiful. What is he bringing to the table? So if he's coming to the table with a bunch of baby mama drama, like 4 kids scattered across 3 different states, you know what I mean? And this and he's making minimum wage of catching a bus, you know, on New Year's Day across town 4 times in order to work a minimum wage job. Do you really want to get involved with a dude like this? Because what kind of future do you think you're going to have? So
hold up. Weren't you on the show last week talking about that guy that was giving that woman advice?
Now I'm trying to give advice, and instead of taking my advice, you want to criticize me. See, that's exactly what your problem is. But you know what? Go ahead and explain you, boo-boo.
I'm just asking you a question. I'm asking you a question.
Get him, Chris.
No, you don't have to answer me the question. The question's already asked in the confession letter, not you.
I'm asking you a question.
Oh, answer it.
Okay, I'm just saying, weren't you on the show last week talking about
he was
a guy making 6 figures is not going to want an average
he said that
looking chick, no matter what she brings to the table.
That's exactly what he said.
And so what's that got to do with what I just said?
So I'm just asking, so how are you telling her that she needs to look for somebody that makes a certain amount when that's exactly...
I didn't say anything about money.
You just said that she shouldn't be trying to get with somebody making minimum wage or whatever.
Yeah, you did say that, though.
No, I said it was a culmination of everything. So, I said if he's got 3 different babies against 4 different states, he's catching a bus across, town on New Year's Day, making minimum wage. Those are the things that are all together. I didn't say anything about money.
That is money if you're talking about minimum wage.
Okay.
Well, it is money.
I mean, I agree with what you're saying.
You're missing the point.
Why are you yelling again?
Because
you said you was gonna have.
Because nobody's fucking listening.
You said you was gonna have one.
Nobody wants to listen. You want to dissect.
You said you was gonna have one outburst. You said you was gonna have one outburst. Now that's number 2. Stop, Rob. Go take a nap.
He needs his blankie.
He needs some warm milk, a blankie, and a pacifier.
Before you take a nap, Rob, how can everybody reach you, man, if they need to reach you? Rob, how can they reach you, baby?
Baby faces.
1-800. What'd you say, baby faces? 1-800 blankie now. It's my blanket. I want it now. Donkey faces. Horse faces.
What is he?
I'll be around. CBU.
I'll be around.
CBU.com or
CBEpodcast.com.
Podcast.com.
Trent, man, how can they reach you?
Huh?
How can they reach you, dog?
They can reach me at
Notre Dame wannabe.com.
Again, dumb.
Hey, my fortune team sucks.
We're number 2 in the nation playing for the
And you
ACC
suck.
championship and going to the college
And
playoffs.
you
Football.
suck.
I'm just saying.
You suck.
Yeah. Well, okay. All right.
You can reach him at Trent B5.
Anyway, you can reach me at Trent B. Franklin.
What's that?
Oh, you got a new one? now? You got a new one?
Every week.
Yeah.
No,
You got a new one every
You can reach me
single week.
at the Trent B5.
You know, you really can't, but all right. Crystal.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Bloop.
You can reach me at Miss Chris 757, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the same.
Manhater.com.
I am not no man hater. You see, I'm up here with 3 of y'all.
Oh, so you be getting it in.
I'm up here with 3 of y'all, and I don't hate y'all. So there.
Hey, well, she probably hate
If
Doc
I
right
was,
now.
if I was, yeah.
She probably goes home and like lights a candle and like curses like all 3 of us.
Can't stand them.
Can't stand them
No.
mofos.
All they do is just talk.
Yeah.
Oh, can't stand them. You can find me on my OnlyFans page at no,
You can catch me on Instagram at DocRJ.5. You can catch me on Twitter at RJSpeaks100. Make sure you follow us on Facebook right here where you're watching it at Comfortable2 Uncomfortable That Talk. And you can also catch us on Instagram at Comfortable2 Uncomfortable.talk. Make sure you hit us up on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment on our videos at Comfortable Being Uncomfortable, the podcast, one word. Make sure you go by and sign up for our newsletter and get our emails at www.cbupodcast.com. Check us out. Look, man, this is the last show for the season, but at the same time, we got an overtime segment coming up.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all tune in. The next 30 seconds, we'll be right back.
30 seconds?
Right? Yeah, 30 seconds, dog.
Word.
Right, word.
Yeah.
So, big shout out to my sorority sisters of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated and my fraternity brothers of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Blue Phi! Brothers and sisters, we love you. We'll be right back.
Word.
Word.